Good night, everyone. Let me continue with the project. I hope so the second part you already finished. The third part is really simple. What we're going to do, first of all, I will close the README document here and go to source folder. And the source folder, here is when we talk about in the last class. We're going to use only the application folder. And also, we're going to use the terminal. This is the terminal. You can create another one over here. So it's really important to use it because we're going to create modules and components. So basically, what we're going to do is open this one. Well, at this moment, we're not going to use one, sorry. So what we're going to do in here, I will say, for example, the command cd crc. That it means that this is the root. This is the command to access. To go back is like this. So as you can see, now we are in different folders. It's like open, it's like clicking like this, right? So this is the commands to go and move forward. So I will go to cd crc and then we go to app. So what it means is I will open these two folders in order to stay here and install the components and the modules. So for example, we have a problem. Such file directory is because maybe it doesn't work like this. Yeah. Well, there we have. So if I use the command lc, you're going to see app routing, app component HTML, CSS. This is the testing document component, the TypeScript component, all the functionality, and the module. So all of this is really important and you never have to delete it. So in the activity that I want to do it in this week is, first of all, we're going to follow all these instructions. I know that it's in Spanish and English at the same time. Why? Because in order to understand which part are in English and also understand how it works each module. So the things are in a line like this means that we're not going to use it, and actually is we're going to avoid to continue with this process because we don't have too much time for this final partial. So the first time is delete all the code created for in Angular, and it is inside in the app.component. Where you can find this? Really simple. So basically go back to the project and then go here to HTML. Yep, I will delete all of this. We don't need it. What is going to happen when I delete this is going to disappear all this code. Check it out. So Control S, there you have, and that's it. So what we're going to do next, that is the first step. The second step is create a model using roots with the command ngg model portfolio routing. So routing is really important because we're going to connect many sites. What is that? For example, if we go to the website, let me, for example, Google slides. I don't know. Trasimos fonts. It's okay. So, for example, we have icons. If I can go phones, it's going to be like the home page. If I go to Nodo, this is in roots. These are the roots. So in order to open a new window, but it's a page, and this page are components. So that's why routing is going to provide you access to move in different pages or different sites. So it's really important to understand that. So going back here, and the codes, I will copy this code. I will provide you this code, and then we're going to use the terminal. So over here, I'll paste it and enter. So here is a problem. Not arguments. So maybe sometimes because you don't copy so well, you have to make like this, and there you have. Yeah, there you have. Sometimes happen that because sometimes in Google and Word documents create twice this line. This is twice. So in this situation, I go to portfolio and there you have the first module. This module, we have the routing and the models. Next step. We're not going to use this one. We're going to actually underline that. Well, I don't have the crossword here, only Google. However, continue. We're going to use this one and the last one. I will copy plain text. Here, check it out. We don't have the routing. Why means that? Because we don't have too many components together. So we copy that, we create it, and it's going to be over here. Next one, PrimeNG. Copy and paste it. This is the commands. ng is the command of Angular, and this one is to create the command, the components and models. And here is the name. For example, this situation can be a model, or it can be a component, or it can be an R that it going to mean routing, route. And here's the title, PrimeNG. I click enter. And there you have it. So as you can see, we have here our folders and specific models. So as you can see, we have the routing document. And actually, it's going to save us really too much time doing this using these commands. So what is going to be next? In portfolio, we need to create all the components, all these pieces of code that we're going to work. So this is repeated twice. Let me delete it. There you have. So what we're going to use is create ng component homepage instead skip test. Here's the first thing. Create a folder of pages in portfolio. So what it means that here in portfolio, I create a new folder. And this folder is going to be pages. So these pages, we're going to get inside of these ones and start using the commands. How we can access this? Really simple. cd, then go to portfolio, and then we go to pages, and that's it. Now, as you can see, it's empty. So with ls, we can sort the documents. Here, what we're going to do is copy this code, and we're going to use it everything. So be patient. It's really simple. Here we have. For example, same problem. Let me check where I can find it. Uh-huh. Like that. And it's going to create it. So inside the home page, we have these documents. Next ones. So in order to do it also faster, we can scroll up arrows. We can first of all change it. For example, here, portfolio. Portfolio page. There we go. Portfolio. Next one is we have education page. Then we have skills, about. This is really important when we talk or give information about you and why you. About header. The header is that is the third thing that we're going to use and create in this partial header page. And finally, it doesn't experience page, and we're missing footer. So check it out. Now everything that we write the command is going to update the portfolio module TS. What it means is that it's going to be automated. All these components going to be inside of the portfolio module. So as you can see here, It's going to provide all these things that we already created, portfolio, homepage, in only using specific commands. And that actually is going to save us 100 of time. So imagine a meet project. So it's going to be really simple to do. So that is the last thing that you have to do for this part. And we're going to start coding the next class in order to use the share and start using the codes and load the paths. See you.